Hi, everyone. This is Dean DeLeo from Stone Temple Pilots, and you are listening to Radio Sonar. Turn it up. I don't know. I don't think of it very much. I know for each one of us, there's a lot that goes on for us outside of the band. We all have kids now and families, and that takes up a big part of our life. I can't say any of us really reflect, but there is times when no, I know personally, I often think of Scott. There are times that I get really sad to know he's not here, and not so much here for the band, but just here to witness witness his children, how they've grown up. And I saw his daughter Lucy not too long ago, and I really, really beautiful to see her. But it was also very sad that he wasn't around to see what a beautiful young woman she grew up to be. So yeah, it's kind of stuff like that. Well, we really love what we do, and we really do love one another. Robert, Eric, and I have been shoulder to shoulder for 40 years now. I think it starts there. We enjoy one another's company, and like I said earlier, we really love what we do. I think when you're gifted that to really love what you're doing, I mean, I guess the fire never goes out. I don't know. I think the only concerted effort was to not be repetitive. New things, new textures, new voicings on whatever instrument we're playing. To maybe just try and be better, and also, surrounding yourselves with phenomenal musicians where you can learn from. I consider to be very fortunate, and I'm surrounded by Robert and Eric. And I also was able to venture out, and I made a record a couple of years back that we call Trip the Witch with some phenomenal musicians. Yeah, we had a lot of different people on the record. John Anderson from Yes sang on a song. It's just whatever you're doing. If you're surrounded by people that are really proficient at what they're doing, it kind of allows you to become better. Hmm. Boy, that's a lot of tracks to think about. Well, I think they all do because I think, each song as well as each record was so different. I don't know if it really forces you, but it really allows you to be very creative and really do something that enhances the track. It's really just about the song. What is the song telling you it needs? And sometimes, less is more, and sometimes more is great. So it's really just finding that balance and really allowing that particular piece of music to dictate what it needs. We use people that are very good at what they do, and it's very fortunate that we are able to do so. You don't want to accentuate things. One slight turn of a button can raise the high end, and so it was a very concerted effort to keep that, as you put it, warmth. And I think really all we did, we might have maybe put a little more low end into it, possibly, but yeah, we didn't want to stray from all that work we did years ago. Robert released a record he did a couple years back, and I know he's working on another record now. And as I said, I did a lovely project that we call Trip the Witch with Tom Bukovac, and we've just released that utilizing social media as our storefront. Yeah, it's been working out really nice. What I really love about it is all this incredible talent from around the world is so available now. Where, before this, we wouldn't have been able to discover how much real talent is out there. And I'm not just speaking of music. And it's just so great that we have such easy access to it. I don't feel a disconnect whatsoever. I feel very connected every night we play. And what's incredible about it, I'm seeing like three generations. I'm seeing, you know, really young kids and their parents, and then like their parents. I think it's just a testament to Scott, his musical abilities and his melodies and lyrics that he wrote. When we play, it's just incredible how people really do sing along no matter where we go. People are really connected to these songs, so I don't feel a disconnect when we play. I think to make sure that the people that are near to you, dear to you, and that you love, be sure you tell them that as much as you can.